Welcome back to the Whiskey Couch here in Pretoria, South Africa with me, GUSTAV MULLER, as your host. This is Whiskey Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 124, and today's whiskey is the third one in this series that I'm doing on single grain whiskies. Single grain, the word single of course refers to the fact that the whiskey was distilled and produced at one single distillery. And grain refers to the fact that it can contain one or more grains as part of the mash bill with which they produce the whiskey. So a series of single grains that I'm doing. 2 days ago or day before yesterday I did the Girvan, Octave Girvan 2007, and the day after I did the Cheetah from Japan, and today another Japanese single grain, and then tomorrow the Green Ore 18-year-old from Ireland. There are many other very good single grains that I'm not doing as part of this series because I have reviewed them before. For instance, the Baines single grain whiskey from South Africa, produced right here in South Africa in the Cape. So I've already done a review on this single grain whiskey. I think it was November or December. And there is also the Irish Teeling single grain, and I've already done a review on this one as well. I think November, December. And there are a couple more. So there are many more apart from the 4 that I'm currently doing. But today, the Nikka Coffey Grain single grain whiskey from Japan, part of the Nikka brand, owned by Nikka Distilling Company, situated in Miyagikyo or Miyagi, Japan. Now this single grain whiskey was produced at the Miyagikyo Distillery. And I've got a picture here that I can show you just what it looks like. That is the Yochi, and there you see the Miyagikyo Distillery. Mountainous forest area, and it is situated on the east coast of Japan, right there. So this is a map of Japan, and right there you can see the Miyagikyo Distillery where this whiskey was produced. The word coffee in the name of this whiskey does not refer to the ingredients or the taste profile. It refers to the type of still used to produce this whiskey. Normally for single malt whiskies, a distillery will use a copper pot still, but for grain whiskies, a coffee still or continuous still will be used. So the word coffee refers to the fact that a coffee still was used in the production of this particular whiskey. Single grain whiskey produced at a single distillery from a combination of grains, bottled at 45% alcohol by volume. And there at the back you can see the coffee still that was used in the production of this whiskey. This is the gift box. Single grain whiskey, it says at the back here. The grain whiskey produced in Nikka's coffee stills is a key component in a wide range of Nikka blends. Presented here in its purest form, the single grain whiskey offers a rare glimpse into this very original type of whiskey. And then it gives a couple of tasting notes of what you can expect. But I'm going to give you what I'm getting today in the Nikka Coffey Grain whiskey. Let's start with the color. The color of this single grain whiskey. There you can see a beautiful yellow gold color, quite a bright color in this whiskey. And on the nose, quite a fresh nose with sweet corn syrup aromas. And then fruits, pears, peaches, apricots, and some floral notes on the nose as well. Quite a nice nose, complex pastry notes and some vanilla. And a white chocolate note on the nose of this whiskey. Sweet on the palate, rich. It is a wonderful, rich, single grain whiskey with the same fruits that I got on the nose, the peaches and the pears and the apricots, also on the palate, ripe fruit, and even some bananas that I'm picking up on the palate. Creamy caramel and honey. Corn syrup, vanilla, and some cinnamon, and also a hint of licorice that I'm picking up on the palate of this whiskey. Quite a long finish. The flavors are lingering on the palate, fruity, and again that interesting licorice note. And then right at the end, a slight, just a hint of a bitter note, but otherwise sweet vanilla and a lovely, very lovely palate. And now I need my water. Let me just get it, because I would like to see what happens. Just a few drops of water in this 45% alcohol by volume. Let's see what happens. Yellow gold color. So after the water, it opens up a little bit more, and now I'm getting candy floss as well. Candy floss as well. Even more vanilla, even more sweet corn syrup, licorice, vanilla sponge cake. A very, very nice single grain whiskey. My summary would be rich vanilla with that slight note of licorice. Rich, sweet, fruity vanilla with licorice. And this might be my second favorite so far in terms of the three that I've now already reviewed. My number one would be the Octave Girvan, and this one would be my second favorite. Quite expensive in South Africa for a no-age statement single grain, 1,200 to 1,500 Rand if you can get hold of it. In the UK, around £55 for this single grain. If you want to pair this whiskey with a food snack, then I would recommend that you connect with the sweet vanilla flavors, the sweet fruity flavors. Something like vanilla custard based desserts could work quite well. A vanilla wafer stick can work well, or white chocolate can work very well, and that is what I have chosen for today. A white chocolate with a bit of apricot, and I'm going to try that with this single grain. There we go. You can see the pieces of apricot right there in the chocolate. Wonderful creamy white chocolate. This is a fantastic food snack for a single grain whiskey. Excellent. Oh, this is so wonderful. The connection is right there. The apricot notes in the flavor of the chocolate just explodes the fruit flavors in the whiskey. It is a really enhancing experience, enhancing what you taste and what you experience in this whiskey. Fantastic 4.5 out of 5 pairing for me, for sure. Wonderful. Thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow when I'll be doing the 4th one in this series, the 4th and the last single grain whiskey, green or 18 years from Ireland. And then I will be doing a summary video as well right at the end to summarize what is the best, which is the best one out of the 4. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Slàinte.